Well, hello again, Seminole fans. We are excited this time of year. It's the holiday season, and we figured if you hadn't got your Christmas shopping done yet, bring in the Vice President, Director of Athletics, Michael Alford, for an update on what's happening around Florida State Athletics. It's great to see you, sir. Always a pleasure, and no time off at all, during the holidays especially.
Oh, definitely not during the holidays. There's so much travel. Jeff and I were just talking. I got in at 1:30 last night out seeing some important folks that contribute to our program, making sure they see the vision, and there is no rest for the weary.
No, not at all.
We gotta go speak the gospel and talk Seminole athletics and let everybody understand the vision we have moving forward.
Yep, exactly, and that's what we want to update everybody on with Michael here today. You were, along with others, out in Las Vegas just over a week ago, and the great Warrick Dunn was inducted into the College Football Hall of Fame. Nobody more deserving, obviously, and a great Seminole past and present, without question. How would you describe that experience, seeing Warrick being inducted?
Well, it's such an honor because he epitomizes what being a Seminole is.
Yeah.
And you see what he does in the community. You see how he just represents us. He comes back, which is so important. Every time we call Warrick and need him to talk to student athletes, to be more involved, and he's willing to give his time. And then sometimes I'm just here and he just shows up and doesn't tell me. But he's just such a great man, and to go into the College Football Hall of Fame was a special night, and no one more deserving, as you said. And it was great to be in Vegas. First time I walked through the doors with our luggage, Laura and I, we run into Bob and Carol Stoops.
How about that?
They're like, Michael, Laura, dear friends, and just seeing everyone and spending time with the coaches, former great players, administrators, and seeing what the vision for intercollegiate athletics is going to be in the future, and just getting to spend some of that time with them discussing where everyone is heading. It was a great opportunity.
Yeah, well, congratulations to the great Warrick Dunn being inducted into the College Football Hall of Fame. Well, Florida State football, December, no rest, as we're talking about with Michael Alford. No rest for the weary, as a lot of things have been happening, roster movement, and of course, coaching changes, the staff that Mike Norvell has assembled here. Certainly you're right in the middle of that. Kind of take us through a little bit of those conversations with what you can. New coordinators, Gus Malzahn, Tony White, and the vision there in assembling some of the new pieces for Mike Norvell and Florida State football.
Well, it's some great additions, great people. And, any change is always hard.
Yeah.
But when you look at the vision for where we want to take the program, changes need to be made. And to be able to get Gus here was remarkable. He just wanted to be an offensive coordinator, come in, call the plays, assist Mike. Mike was his GA at the start, and they have a wonderful relationship. So really excited about where the offense is heading. If you go through the history of college football and Gus Malzahn's offenses throughout college football, they're going to rank up there. And he's so creative, and I think we have the athletes. I know we have the athletes right now that will fit to that system. And really excited about that. And then bringing in Tony White on the defensive coordinator side. The attacking, that 3-3-5 is an attacking defense, and really will assist us in utilizing the athletes here at Florida State. You look at who were the secondary and the athletes we have at linebacker and the fly around. And so really excited about that change and that scheme going forward. And I can't say enough things about the people he is. What a great person.
Yeah.
And you look at Terrence Knight, some of the additions that we've been able to bring in that I think they're really going to make a difference. But it's so important for Odell to be a part of this program, associate head coach, and just be here to keep that Seminole. No one loves the Seminoles better than Odell. Yeah. And what his relationship with the student athletes is so important, and what he does here in the building and what he means to that program. So to have him continue to be a part of the vision moving forward was just wonderful to be able to sit down and get that accomplished as well.
Absolutely. Odell Hagens bleeds Garnet, has a heart of gold. There's no question about that. Speaking of vision, we found out earlier in the week as well, Mike Norvell, a part of the Vision of Excellence program, contributing $4.5 million towards student athletes. Certainly it's a time where I know you are and everyone around Florida State Athletics and Seminole Boosters working hard on putting us in a position where we're at the top in that category. We and Coach Norvell, already a member of the Bowden Society, so this is nothing that's new in any way, shape, or form. But
he'd already given $1 million.
Yeah, he already had. Exactly. Fantastic stuff. Sort of a new kind of age, if you will, in college athletics, with coaches getting involved in that category overall. I know it's something that you're ecstatic about and ask other people to be a part of.
Yeah, as I said, just got in at 1:30 last night, being on the road, sharing the vision, but for him to make that commitment, and it is such an important time right now going into the settlement and looking at the cap space, and I'm a firm believer 3 years ago when we set the vision for this program, we're going to come out of this prepared because of the facility that we're building, because of the football renovation, Doak Campbell renovation we're doing. And that vision of being prepared when this got settled moving forward, I think is really going to help us. And him making that commitment is really going to assist us in that vision moving forward. And I can't thank him enough for having that trust in where we're heading and the vision we have moving forward and buying into it.
Yeah, pretty special stuff, to say the least. Speaking of renovations, the work continues on Doak Campbell Stadium and the Dunlap Football Performance Center. As you drive by Stadium Drive and see everything happening, it feels like every hour there's something new being done, and you see that growth. Can you update people on how things are going there and the timeline and all that?
Yeah, everything will be ready come August. Yeah. And just got a hard hat tour the other day, and I haven't been in the stadium in a while. But sales are going great. People are really excited. We're pacing ahead with the new products that we're able to go out and offer our season ticket holders. And I think the fan experience next year when they get here and be able to just see what we're able to accomplish and the vision we've had for the Doak Campbell, I think is going to be really special. So really looking forward to that. And that project's on time. And it'll be ready for the Alabama game. There'll be some events we'll have beforehand to really get it going, but really excited about that. And then the football facility, once again, is on time, and just seeing that renovation and what that's going to allow us to do and the impact it's going to have on that program. I go back to when I first got here as an athletic director, and we were dead last in the conference in dedicated football space. Dead last, and that's the ACC.
Man.
And we're not talking who we compare our peers across the country. So that facility is really going to assist us, especially, once again, coming out of the House case when everything gets settled and we have a cap. Now it's going to come back to education, which we're a top 20 public institution in America. Culture. Coach Norvell has the best culture, and facilities. And that's what I believed in 3 years ago. We believed in 3 years ago. And setting ourselves up for success coming out of this.
Yeah, man, can't wait for it all to come together. It's going to be elite, to say the least. Well, as we're here, the fall semester has wrapped up. Fall sports are in the books, and it was another successful fall for many of our programs across the board, Michael, both on and off the field, soccer and ACC championship, and volleyball as well. Some really impressive stuff.
Yeah, the volleyball making the tournament again. Disappointing that we got beat in the first round. Disappointing in soccer. Got beat in the second round. You know, they were predicted to go on and be ACC. You look at the College Cup, all 4 ACC schools.
Right.
It's a hard conference, to say the least.
Yeah.
I give Brian Penske all the credit in the world.
Yeah.
What he's done with that program, continuing the success, but really changing the culture of that program, and the expectations are always going to be there. And he embraces that, and just really give him tip my hat for winning an ACC championship, because that's hard. That is really hard. Chris Bull's done a marvelous job. You know, it's the top not only is it the top soccer conference in the country, it's the top volleyball conference in the country, and to navigate that and to continue to have success there is really impressive. Our fall sports really did a good job. There with golf, we had, we do individuals in tennis, had some All-Americans come out of our 2 tennis programs. So really excited where all of our sports are heading for the future.
Yep, absolutely right. Well, a lot of exciting stuff, obviously, here now and to look forward to in the near future. Michael, Looking forward to it all.
Yes.
Merry Christmas. Happy
Merry Christmas
holidays
to
to you
you.
and Laura, and we appreciate your time as always.
Appreciate you and go Noles.
Yep, absolutely. He's Michael Alford. My name is Jeff Culhane. Thank you for being a part of it, Knowles fans. Another edition of Inside Seminoles. Have a great day, Merry Christmas, and Happy Holidays.